And we're back with another 007 coin review, and this time it's the 6 decades of 007 Bond films of the 2000s coin here. And let's get straight into the review. Okay, so a James Bond coin, another James Bond coin. This is the 6 decades of 007 Bond films of the 2000s. So Bond films of the 2000s. So we've got, I believe we have Casino Royale, we have Die Another Day, and we also have, if I remember correctly, what was the one after Casino Royale? I think it was Quantum of Solace. So I think those were the ones in question. I do remember we have this hovercraft here, which Pierce Brosnan piloted at the beginning of Die Another Day, and I know that very well because yours truly here actually did go to the royal premiere of Die Another Day, and that's a story for another time. But I did actually end up at the royal premiere for that back in the early 2000s. That was when I was right at the start of my career. So yeah, it's that was a bit of an interesting one. But yeah, I do definitely remember this hovercraft scene where Bond's, trying to basically blow up a deal or something like that. He's trying to break up a deal. But anyway, that's enough about that. That's how I recognise this iconic one more than most of the other ones. I guess that's it. But let's jump straight into the information about the coin. So this is the 1 ounce silver proof coin for the 6 decades of 007 2000s coin. And this is a limited production of these 1 ounce coins. They do 4,007 of these coins in proof, so 4,007. Celebrates the James Bond's adventures of the 2000s. It's struck in 999 fine silver and of course polished to a proof standard. On the design here, as I've said before, is the hovercraft from Die Another Day, and this is a licensed product with the Royal Mint in partnership with Eon Productions Limited and Danjaq. So there we go. That's the production house that comes out of. So we're going to go through the information here. Now, first of all, I will just let you know that actually on my coin piece of paper here, I do actually have number 0593. So unfortunately, it's not number 0007, which would have been cool, but I'd imagine they gave those away to people a lot more important than me. So we're going to go through it. Denomination on this coin is £2. Maximum coin mintage, as I've said before, is 4,007. It's 999 fine silver. The weight is for the 1 ounce coin is 31.21 grams, or 1 ounces. Diameter is 38.61 millimeters. The reverse design, which we're looking at here now, is Matt Dent and Christian Davis did the design, so that's a collaboration with them. The obverse side is the King. It'll be Jennings King as usual, and it'll say obviously Charles the DG Rex FD, which is the defender of the faith speech and all that. So it's got £2 and 2024. So that's just standard on that side. Quality is of course proof. So I'm going to flip that back over. It's a proof coin, and yeah, it's got milled edges on it, and the rest of it is history on that particular description. So yeah, this is a coin that we've obviously been expecting to come out for a while now. It did take a while for them to get this one out. Actually, all the others came out relatively, consistent, and then all of a sudden, when we got to the 90s, they just stopped for a while, for like a good month, I think, or at least a month since the last one came out. To be honest, I can't even remember when the last one came out. But it's been it felt like a more hefty of a gap. Now I have had some discussions with other people about the cost of these coins, and some people have actually said to me they think that they're a bit on the steep side. But to be honest, for a lot of the 1 ounce proofs coming at around this cost now anyway. This one was £103.50. Obviously, for 1 ounce of silver, that's on the steep side. But you're not just paying for 1 ounce of silver; you're paying for the fact that it is a limited edition proof run of 4,007 coins. So then obviously you're paying for the fact that you get a piece of history, and it's a collaboration with the people who do James Bond and everything. But for Bond has always been hot when it comes to coins and collectors and stuff like that, much like Star Wars and much like all these other iconic movie franchises. So yeah, I don't see a problem with the price. But yeah, this is a lovely one. I do like this one in particular because I obviously, I remember this one very well, and this one I didn't have any problems guessing or looking at it and going, that's the hovercraft from Die Another Day. So, for that point, I particularly identify with this one, and also the rendition of Brosnan on the coin here. Actually, if you actually look at it, they did a good job of his face. It does actually look like Pierce Brosnan on there. So, yeah. Anyway, this one's a great coin. I'm glad that we got it eventually. It does actually come with this booklet, a booklet here as well. this one here, it basically says, if I can zoom out a bit, this booklet here, it comes out with all the information. It's got a bit on, you know, milestone movie for Brosnan and stuff like that, and it's got a bit on the new Bonds. So yeah, you get this little booklet here, but overall, it's you know, this is a good one. I'm pleased with what we got for this version of the 2000s. So overall, great coin, and I will be completing the collection in the 1 ounce version here for sure. So keep our eyes peeled for more Bond coins coming soon.